Bad reception every day out here at Haystack, man. That's a given. So yeah, you guys, if it starts buffering, you guys just leave a comment. I'll get out and I'll restart the process. Ain't nothing I can do about a buffering spotty service. So boy, it's been a minute since I had a bite now. Oh well. I ain't in too big of a hurry. I don't plan on doing a whole lot. My hands aren't worth a damn, so I don't plan on doing a lot of moving. It's tough even without clouds here at Haystack. Yep, it's a foggy day. I ain't complaining. I love fishing in the fog. If my wrists were better, or my hands were better, I probably would have went to Columbia River this week. But I can't throw those big rods. I should have bait because I checked it and threw it out there before I ended that other live. So I should have bait. Yep. It gives you an advantage whenever you got cloud cover or windy conditions or, you know, the only time you really at a disadvantage, in my opinion, is when it's bluebird sky days. Those bluebird sky days, the fish will bite, and they have to eat even in those conditions. But it does make it harder to catch fish when it's clear days like that. I don't know. I didn't ask him today if he wanted to come out. I figured he'd been sick. I just didn't want to bug him. I completely understand how it can be hard to take a break from fishing there, Sky. You know, it can be hard on your diet for sure, especially when your diet mainly consists of fish. Dude, damn, however you say that. Fishing at Haystack Reservoir, Central Oregon, for some trout. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. See, right now, doing nothing. My hands are okay. They're just kind of irritating right now. But if I go to do anything, Reel in the rod, cast the rod, open up my coffee cup so I can get a drink. It's painful as freak, you guys. So it's just kind of the way it is, I guess. And I got both. I got the surgery on both hands at the same time. They tried to talk me into doing two different appointments because they can charge me more money that way, but I said nope. Sorry, I'm not gonna waste my money by having to go and have two different surgeries when I can have them both done at the same time. Yeah, there's other people out fishing too. Yeah, there's at least three people fishing. There were people duck hunting earlier, I think, but I don't know if they left or not. They were out blasting around trying to get their ducks for the season, for their duck soup. Nothing wrong with some duck though. Oh, there's a fish rising right there. Too bad he's not biting. What up, fishing with Papa? How you doing today? You like dirt? You like Oh, there's a bite. There's a bite. There's a bite. There's a bite. Finally on the corn power bait, but is he gonna stick with it? Come on. Just kind of the way the bite's been. They bite it, they don't stick with it. That's 4 bites, 5 bites this morning. No, no commitments. Fish have commitment issues, y'all. They truly do. Trying to get over the flu, huh? That's nasty. That flu ain't no good. Boy, I can get them to bite. I just can't get them to commit. Finally got a bite on corn power bait. And we wonder where we get it from. Lack of commitment. Yeah, yeah. Stinking fish, anyways. What's man? I was hoping that stinking because it didn't even bounce the rod. I just seen the rod or the line go slack and tight, and he didn't even bounce the rod, and he just was gone, gone. That's two bites that didn't even bounce the rod tips. Yeah, corn power bait's good stuff. So is the cheese and the salmon egg. Um, yeah, it's pretty foggy today. It's a it's a chill day, but not an overly cold day. Not a lot of wind because it would make it a lot colder out here if there was a breeze there. Yeah, they do. They definitely. That's what makes them so hard to catch. Sometimes is they've been alive for so long and they're a little more hesitant than them young whippersnappers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the temperature is out this morning. I didn't really pay attention to it. Oh, there we go. I'm back, you guys. I had to take that phone call. It was the doctor's. So sorry. And I had another bite just before that phone call, but he didn't commit to it as usual. So I had to I had to I had to on standby while I talked to the doctor's office. Yeah, it definitely was buffering because I had to take that phone call from the doctor's office. I don't pick the times when the doctor's office calls, so unfortunately when I get phone calls and stuff, it goes into like block mode or whatever on you guys, and you guys don't get to. Well, I don't need you guys hearing my conversations anyways when I'm talking to the doctors anyways, but you guys get what I'm saying. uh, I'm not ready for playoff football. The Chiefs are out of the playoffs. I'm not ready for it. I'm going to give you guys my predictions right now. Even if I'm wrong, I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm going to go Buffalo Bills and Los Angeles Rams. You guys, that's who's going to be in the Super Bowl. With the Rams stomping the Bills. Because the Bills are an AFC team, and I'm not bound to root for some other AFC team when my team's out of the playoffs. So there's my prediction. It's going to be Bills and Rams in the Super Bowl, with the Rams stomping the Bills. I know they don't have any excuse. That's why I'm picking them. It's like they the Chiefs have beat them so many years. It's like now that they're not in there, they don't have any excuse to lose to anybody this year. So, and even if I'm not right, it don't really matter to me because the Chiefs aren't in there. So, and as long as an AFC team don't win, I care less. You know, but if they win, I'm gonna be. If an AFC team wins, I'm gonna be mad because it's not the Chiefs. They could lose the Denver, no biggie there. I mean, if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. I'm not gonna complain if the Bills win the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna complain if they Bills either. But I'm just saying, the Bills' excuse over the last few years has been the Chiefs, and the Chiefs aren't in there this year. So yeah, I mean the Seahawks very well could do it. I mean, they're a good enough team to for sure, and they've got a quarterback that could do it too. I mean, the Jets drafted a quarterback that they obviously didn't like, and he kind of was a journey for a year or two, and then there we go. Come on, there's another bite. Um, the and then he went to Minnesota for a year. There we go. Too slow, too slow. Um, Went to Minnesota and had a great season, and Seattle's like, ooh, we won him. And here they are. Very well could be playing in a Super Bowl this year. So, I mean, look at the Jets over they've drafted a lot of quarterbacks, but commitment issues to quarterbacks have been one of the biggest downfalls of the Jets over the last however many decades. They can't seem to find the quarterback that fits the coach that's in there at the time, and just kind of goes. Give that one a couple more minutes, and then we'll. I know it was a solid bite. A couple more minutes, and then we'll really inject the bait, and then we'll put it back out there. I mean, that's like 3 bites on that one dough bait, and can't seem to get one hooked. Hmm. You got tickets to watch it? Nice. Nice. Right on. I'm glad you're going to go watch them play. Sweet. Oh. Yeah, they do get all the lucky breaks and everything. Seems like that's the Seahawks this year. All right, well, hopefully you're right, Lou. Hopefully you're right. Definitely was a solid bite. I just don't know why. Hey, nosebleed section is better than any section I've ever had at a football game because I've never been to one. $200 a pop. Boy, yeah, that don't surprise me none. All right, we're gonna check that bait. It's been out there long enough. I mean, 3 bites on it. Let's reel it in and check that bait. Huh. Look at what it done to the bait. It mashed it all up with his mouth, but he didn't take it, so no wonder why he came back so many times. He just didn't take the bait. All right, well, we'll throw it back out there for now. Give it 10 minutes, reel it back in, and I was hoping it'd come off so I could rebait it, but all right, back out there. Oh, let's see here. The Broncos going to ruin everybody's plans. Well, if they do, that's fine. Like I said, I won't be rooting for an AFC team. Let them ruin everybody else's plans. Me, I just said it's going to be the Broncos and Rams. If not, that's fine too. I'm not going to throw a fit, but I might throw a fit if an AFC team wins the Super Bowl because it's not the Chiefs. But yeah, I never. It'd been cool if I could go to a game, but I could never see spending that much money to watch a stinging game. I wanted to go to the first Super Bowl the Chiefs went to. You know, just couldn't afford it. It's like everything else, outrageously priced. And NFL players are just a bunch of overpaid babies, anyways, whining about what they don't have. Same way with NBA players and baseball players. That's cool. You got to go see all those things when you're a kid. Sweet. Chiefs are no Kansas City Chiefs, so I'm going to have to find another team to root for that isn't Kansas City. Maybe I'll cheer for the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas, maybe instead of the Kansas City Chiefs, because they're not. Yeah. Oh, games. There's nothing like playoffs, though. The playoffs are really what I look forward to in sports. I may not watch sports the rest of the whole year, but when it comes to playoffs, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, I'm glued to the TV when I have TV, which I usually don't have TV anyway. So I usually have to go down to the casino or go watch games at a buddy's house because I don't have TV. I haven't to WWE pay per view at one time and point though. It was like $200 a ticket. That was like a long time ago. It's been over 20 some years ago since I went to that pay per view. Yeah, knee injuries, man, they're a career killer for sure. Especially back then in those days when they didn't have all the knowledge, the the joints and the knees, caps, and ligatures and ligaments and everything else. Paul Hunt is me. What's going on? When they lived in Kansas City? Nice. 10 years old. Wow. Wow. That must have been something. Must have been something. Oh, wow. That's a lot to watch a World Series game, 5 grand. Woo. Trust me, if I had 5 grand to spend on a ticket to go to the Super Bowl, I would do it in a heartbeat. Go watch the Chiefs play a game. But I don't got 5 grand to spend at the drop of a hat. You go watch a game where there's a bunch of overpaid babies to playing a game because they're not making, instead of making 100 million, they want to make 150 million. Just freak. If it wasn't for all the fans, they wouldn't have that money. Fans are what pays the bills. They say it's the owners, but it's not. It's all the fans who pay, buy the jersey, hats, the tickets to go to the games. Yeah, my brother used to work for a company back there in Missouri, and once in a while he'd get tickets to go to the Chiefs game once in a while. That was pretty cool. I never got to go because I was never there. Taking the grandson to the game tomorrow. Nice. Sweet. That'll be fun. Bo Nix. Well, I won't complain. That's okay. I won't complain if it's a Bo Nix jersey. Just because I'm a Kansas City fan doesn't mean you have to be. All right. Shoot. I guess I better rebait up now that I know that floating on top of the water, not underneath the water. Wow, that would be crazy to see Magic, Bird, and Jordan. That would have been crazy to see. Let's reel this in and get some bait on there. Yeah, that quarterback did make it through the regular season. You know, like I said, I'm not gonna complain. You like Bo Nix, that's your choice. Hey, to each their own. Our quarterback. It just so happens that this year wasn't the year for him. Unfortunately, you know. I always hate it when a star quarterback gets hurt, especially on those years where the team looks like they're going to be competing for a Super Bowl like the Colts did this year. They look like they might have been competing for a Super Bowl if their quarterback didn't get hurt. Just so many things can go wrong during the season. All right, man. You have a good day. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate that. Always enjoy it when people say hi. Looking forward to your next live. When you going live again, Papa, before you get off here, so I know when to expect you to go live. All right, man. Appreciate it. Well, you could always do some ice fishing. For sure, for sure. Do some ice fishing. Have a good one. Be safe. David, what's going on? My camera's all nasty up. All that moisture in there. collecting on my camera. I'm not using it right now anyways, though. We're batting 0 for 6 today on bites. Maybe 0 for 7. I don't recall. I don't think we set the hook once on any of them, though. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Come on. Full about to bite. All right. It'd be nice if the left pole started going bounce, bounce, bounce with a fish on it. That'd be awesome. I don't know how well you all is going to be able to see this, but there's a bunch of birds down there. See, I can't even see them. And I know where they're. Oh, there we go. See all them birds out there? You know, just chilling. Kind of like what I'm doing today, chilling like a villain. They're all out there enjoying life. I'm all over here enjoying life. Yep, it probably will. There's no doubt about it. Sometime today it's gonna bend. All right, we'll put you back where you should be at. Right there. Yeah. Oh, I guess you can see that other rod right there. There we go. I've had no shortage of bites this morning. I just ain't hooked nothing. Kind of the way it goes sometimes, though. Oh. Been too long without a bite, y'all. We were getting them regularly. Now it's just like, eh, we don't want to bite no more. Sometimes just moving a little bit gets you a bite. You don't always have to reel and recast. Sometimes if you just take a couple cranks on the handle, let it sit. Sometimes that'll cause you to bite. I'm not. Might move further out on the point, right over there for a little bit. I think I'll start moving everything over that way. We can do that because stop. They ain't been biting here over the last few minutes, so I don't see no reason not moving this stuff over and relocating everything. And can't get a bite over this way, you guys. We'll move over to here. Quite to the point, but we'll move over here. We'll put you guys down there just in case if we get a bite. On the way over there, you guys can see me running. Let's go is right. Let's go. What's going on, Paul? How you doing? There we go. We got that thing right now, I think. we've had plenty of bites, but we ain't caught nothing yet this morning. Kind of the way it goes sometimes, though. Let's see here. Okay, fresh bait on there. Um, all right. Yep, I've had a few bites, but no hookups this morning. But it's gonna change. We're gonna get a few bites, a few more. I think we moved just a few feet away from where we were. Yeah, Haystack is where we're at. Haystack, Central Oregon. Yep. Not the. I haven't fished in Batolis River in a long, long time. I should fish it more. I don't know why I don't. Fished a bit. So the problem with fishing the cricket is I don't have service, so I can't live stream anything from there. Basically, what I need to do is just grab my fly rod and go down there and shoot some more videos. I haven't done that in a while, but I do have some definitely got some videos on fishing the Crooked River, fly fishing it. Of course, you can use spinners and spoons and jerk baits and stuff like that on the on the Crooked. So the Metolius, um, yeah, they just throw giant flies down there for them big old Dolly Vardens. Something's going on. Something's going on. My line just dropped a lot, so I just got a bunch of slack in my line. So gonna something's getting ready to take off with it. I don't know how well you guys can see the line, but it just went super slack. So something's on it and about to take off, or something's taken a taste and dropped it. One of the two. So don't be surprised if that rod on the right starts jolting off here in just a second. I kind of almost don't want to let him swallow the hook though, because that's a good indication that he's on it, and he's either going to swallow it. Well, 99 times out of 100, if they do that, they swallow it. So the only reason why I haven't done nothing is because he hasn't ran with it yet. Come on, fishy. We all know you're there. I'm gonna do something just to see here. I'm just gonna tighten up the line a little bit. And see what happens. Because if he's just sitting on it, if he don't know he's got a hook in him, he may just sit there for a long time. Sometimes just putting a little pressure on him can get him to reveal himself. He's there. Yeah, he's there. He just dropped it again. Yeah, he's there. I wonder if I should reel down on him and set the hook. I probably should have just set the hook on him. But now, if anything happens, it's gonna reveal itself. How tight that? Yep. He's there. He's there. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes it's weird that way, especially when they don't know that there's a hook there. They're weird that way sometimes. The reason why I tightened it up was so that he'd feel that weight and bounce a little more. But he ain't done that. So I don't know. I just don't know. They can be surprising sometimes, these fish can. They outsmart you sometimes. So you want a Antonio Banderas or a Sam Elliott fish, huh? I don't think there's a such fish out there. There's a Dolly Varden, not a Dolly Parton fish, as you said. Well, that was nice of the fish to wait until you're finished with the other one to set itself. Always nice when you got considerate fish. Yeah, Haystack. Girl Dad in Northwest, what's up? What is up? What's up? You must be a girl. You must have some girls for daughters to be having that name, Girl Dad. That's an awesome name for a dad's got daughters. That's awesome. Yeah, sometimes they do that for some reason. They play a little possum when you go to release them and don't like to do what they're supposed to do, cooperate. I don't know why that fish just maybe I spooked him off by tightening the line. Yeah, I mean, it, I'm dedicated to my craft. Is all I can say about that. If there's a valid day to go and I can go, I'm going to go. Um, Even if it's a little too chilly to be out there. I know all about being a girl dad. I've got two daughters myself. They used to go fishing with me a lot until they grew up and started having children. After they started having children, they stopped hanging out with me so much. Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm sitting right now with this fish is hoping it I mean, I could check the bait. He could have stowed the bait for all I know. But of course, it could be. Yeah, I agree with you. Being a girl dad is definitely the best. I mean, something special about a relationship between a father and their daughter. That's for sure. Definitely a special relationship right there. I think I might just reel that one in and check it. I mean, it's been doing its thing, and kind of hate to reel it in and fish still be thinking about it, but you just never know. I think I will. I'll check the bait, see what it looks like. Well, the bait's still there, so I guess that's a plus. Probably should have just left it out there. Oh well. Throw it back out there. See what happens. Okay. All right, back out there. See what happens. Won't go fishing with you anymore, huh? Well, some girls don't like to see a fish being treated the way a fish is being treated, unfortunately. My daughters learned from a very young age that fish are for eating, not for catching and releasing like I do these days. You skip church to go fishing with your dad? That's cool, Mo. That's always cool. My daughters don't go fishing with me anymore because they have their own. I'm like, you guys went fishing with me when you guys were little. Take your little ones fishing with you. It ain't gonna hurt you none. But they ain't figured out how to take their children fishing with them yet. Of course, Luna, she's just a little bitty thing. She ain't even able to crawl yet. She's what, a month old maybe? Just about a month old, Luna. And then Karita's 3. She's old enough to be fishing like crazy. But I don't know. Sometimes I wish I would have spent a little more time doing other things than fishing with my kids. Since you heard their horn, you were gone fishing, huh? I probably should have spent a little more time doing other things with my daughters instead of just fishing. But I did other things with them. I took them shopping and took them to get their nails done and stuff like that. But still, I missed out on a lot of opportunities because I fished. They fished with me every weekend. They knew Saturday we were going fishing. Sunday was for spending time with family. Monday through Friday you worked. Saturday you fished. Sunday you're spending time with family. That's what my week was always consisted of. One day was dedicated for fishing. 5 days were dedicated for working, and one day was dedicated to nothing but family. Of course, every day was dedicated to family. Just Sunday was the full day of spending time with family. If it wasn't so stinking wet out here, I'd probably build a fire. Yeah, I've done a little bit of ocean fishing. Not a lot. Not a lot. But I have done a little bit of ocean fishing. Went salmon fishing out there and rock bass fishing. Want to do some halibut fishing and tuna fishing. Catch a marlin too. That'd be fun. A lot of work though, from what I understand. Marlin catching. I wonder if Marlin from Addicted Fishing would get too mad if I hooked him with a hook. Go catch me a marlin. It won't be the fish, it'll be Marlin from Addicted Fishing. I wonder how mad he'd get. Oh, I'm sorry, Marlin. I thought you was a fish. Oh shoot, that'd be that'd be too much. Jordan be like, "What happened to you, Marlon?" "Oh, some asshole decided to catch me. Call me a Pardon my language. I shouldn't have said the word that I said, but you guys get what I'm saying. It's going well, going well. Chase tonight, what's going on, man? Glad you could join us this morning. Trying to catch some trout, but so far it's just been a lot of missing, not catching, because we've had probably about 7 bites this morning, and we have not hooked a fish at all. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes sometimes. You throw out there and you get bite after bite, and you don't catch them, and all of a sudden they stop biting, and you're like, "Where'd all the fish go?" Yeah, y'all go check out them Addicted boys. Go see who Marlin is. If you guys don't know who Addicted is, they're like one of the premier, biggest YouTube channels in the Pacific Northwest. If there's content in the Pacific Northwest being made, they're usually making it where they specialize in cold water fish like trout and salmon and steelhead, but they also do some warm water fishing too, where they fish for some catfish, and they do a lot of sturgeon as well. Um, but they'll fish for crappies and other things too. But I want to be catching some trout right now. Is what I want to be catching, but right now it's just kind of died off, and some of that fog's starting to move out a little bit too. Now, wind started blowing a little bit, so it's blowing some of that fog away. Are you talking about Bruce from Finding Dory or Finding Nemo? Is that what Bruce you're talking about? The big old great white shark? Name's Bruce. Yep, I thought so. I thought so. Are you guys buffering? You guys are probably buffering because I had a phone call. You guys are probably back now because it's starting to clock again, starting to count again. Basically, what happened right there was I got a phone call. That's why you guys kind of lost me for a minute. Hi, Alex. What's going on? We're using dough bait today. We're using cheese dough bait, uh, corn dough bait, and salmon egg dough bait. The only thing I haven't used today is the salmon egg, but everything else got bit off of, so I don't really see no reason in switching it if it's working. Of course, it ain't been working for a minute now, so We've had a total of, I think, 7 bites and 0 fish landed. Haven't even set the hook on a fish. So, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share. So, I used the last of my worms up yesterday. That's why I'm not using worms today. I wouldn't mind throwing a nightcrawler out there, but I don't have any today. So I imagine if I wanted to find a worm bad enough, I could probably flip a rock over or something, maybe try to find one, but I don't want one that bad. Boy, we'll give this about maybe 10 more minutes and then we'll move further out on the point. Maybe we need to move further out on the point. Yeah, they definitely are starting to act like heavily pressured fish. But when you got people like me and Blue and Stay Fishy and Alex who are out here hammering them the way we do at times, 12 of them, that's 12 of them monsters in a day, like we've done. It's kind of does put a lot of pressure on them. You know, so definitely starting to act like the pressured fish, for sure, for sure. Yep, barely tapping and then they're gone. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes over time. Especially when, like people like me and Stay Fishy were putting out content from bodies of water and stuff like that. And people see that and then they want to go and fish the bodies of water we're fishing for the chance of catching one of them big old fish. And then all definitely a lot shyer and a lot less likely to bite as well. But that's the risk that people that are putting out content take. You know, unfortunately, sometimes we're trying to help the sport by putting out content about places, more try to get more people interested into it, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, can't get them to commit. Kind of the way it goes. Now, do I think we're ruining fishing? No. If anything, we're for everybody who gets into fishing because of what we're doing, that puts more funding into fishing, you know, because every time you buy a fishing license, every time you buy a lure, you know, part of that percentage goes back into the fisheries. So I mean, we are definitely helping the fisheries out some, but we're also causing more pressure because they see us go out there and they see us catching these fish and they're like, oh man, and then other people go out and catch them, and so yeah, I mean, it definitely has its toll on fisheries. 5 more minutes and then we'll move further down onto the point, and then after we get done with that next spot, I may end up going over to Stay Fishy's area and fishing his area for a while, just for argument's sake, to see if I can't catch a fish out of his spot. Not saying that I can, but you never know. Mo style, she don't want a fish kissing booth for her. She's like, nah, I don't want to kiss the fish before I release them. Come on, Mo, that's part of the future fishery for all, man. You gotta put on that lipstick and kiss those fish before you release them. See, Mo, just for you, you gotta put on that lipstick for them fish, and then you gotta pucker up and you gotta kiss. Yup, you do, Mo. Before you release them, you got. That's how you fishery for all. You gotta kiss them. Oh shoot, that's just too much. Huh? That was weird. A bunch of little fish just started jumping right down the way from me. I mean, there must have been them little spiny minnow dudes. Maybe something was chasing them. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Seems like the closer I get to the point, the more windier it gets. I don't know if that's true, but it seemed like it. Oh, are you saying your kiss is going to be a kiss of death for the fish, Mo, if you kiss them? I don't think so. I don't think so, Mo. Kissing a fish is just a true sign of how much you love the fish. Oh, shoot. That's too much. Just way too much. We got 2 minutes and then we're going to move. 2 minutes. I think this is probably as close to the point we're going to get because we are getting a little break from the wind. So we'll go get our stuff, and then we'll fish down here for a little bit. What's up? What's up? Warm up my hands before I put some bait on there. Hands get so cold. It went okay, I guess, for now. We'll know more on Monday. I mean, right now we're just having issues with pains and stuff from the surgery, so it's just a matter of time before we know really how well the surgery actually doing stuff. We're just waiting for the swelling and everything to go down and pain to go away and everything that goes with carpal tunnel. think I might actually have some Tylenol here I can take. I don't really know if I have any Tylenol or not, but I might have. I thought I had some Tylenol, but they probably all fell out. Probably all fell out and I don't have any anymore. I think I found one. It's not helping that it's so freaking cold out here. You can't even use your hands. The numbness is a problem without the cold. But then when you got the cold and the numbness and the pain from the cold and the pain from the surgery, it's just freaking not real comfortable situation to be in. Took some Tylenol, but my hands didn't get any warmer. So I can't bait up my rod. I don't know if it will. I would be at home, but I can't be at home right now. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Well, yeah, trust me, originally I had no plans to be out fishing, but trust me, it's just right now being fishing is better than being at home. So here we are. Trust me, I'd love to be at home in my nice warm, but not really anything that can happen right now. So fishing is the next best option. What you guys are going to be fishing for tomorrow on Saturday? I want to know, y'all, what you guys going to be fishing for on your Saturday. Hopefully you guys are going to be fishing for some nice fish. Well, all your water over there where you at, Mo, is covered in ice right now. What the heck? I thought you were in Southern Oregon where it's always warm, where they have no cold days. What up, fat cat? How's it going, man? Oh, I got you. It must be colder there in Southern Oregon than it is here in Central Oregon. 'Cause it ain't, I mean, it's cold, but it ain't that cold. It's been like spring out here. Where's Fred the Rock? That's on Stay Fishy's channel right there. That's not on G-Man's. Yeah, I imagine it is unstable yet there, Mo. I don't even think we're going to get cold enough to freeze over this year. With as warm as it's been. Hey, all right, they got a fish over there off the point. Nice. Somebody's hooking up fish. Yeah, maybe later I'll go see Fred. Right now I'm just gonna chill here in my normal area. So, Jeff, what's going on? Fish on? I hope so. I know they got one. They got a nice fish over there. Yeah, it is a little unusual this year. We're in Oregon. We're in Oregon. Yeah, I'll be checking you out on Saturday, Fat Cat. I always enjoy your lives. Man, you live stream forever though. You must have a power pack or something for your phone or whatever you're live streaming from. Confusion. What do you mean confusion? I don't know what you mean by confusion. Oh, you got Patron power bank? Gotcha. I know I should get. I've got a couple of power banks and they'll last for a couple hours. But I usually what I'll do is I'll live stream for a couple hours and then I'll quit and charge up my phone. And then if I feel like I got time in the later on in the day, I'll live stream again. And that's pretty much what we're gonna do at 11. We're gonna get off here at 11 and then charge up the phone and stuff like that, and then um, then oh yeah, most I was watching a lot of the same YouTubers I watch. I'll be watching Fat Cat too, for sure, for sure. But yeah, I think we'll end this live stream at 11 and plan on going. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying one soon. I think. I just can't carry one right now. Uh, because of my surgery. Can't carry anything heavy. But I have every intention to get me a power uh, bank thing for sure. Because my my port for my truck don't work for a charger, so I want to get one of them power bank things for when I'm camping and stuff. I can yeah, it's gonna be pretty chilly out there because you're fishing at night. Good thing you got them coveralls on though. Keep you nice and warm. Yeah, they are. It's like most things with fish. You know, certain conditions cause them seem to make them bite more. Um, I mean, I've had my fair share of bites today. I just ain't hooked nothing. Yeah, I've got a power bank right here, but I need something bigger for my truck though. For when I do my camp trucking or my camping and stuff. So I got this little power bank here, and it'll charge up my phone a couple times, like 2.5 times. Works out nice, but it's not something that'll um it's not something I can use all weekend. You know, I have to recharge it to where if I get one of them power bank things like what Fat Cat's talking about, I'll be able to keep a charge longer and stuff like that. Mine's not a solar power. I actually have to charge it every day. So, or well, after it goes dead, I have to charge it. So, boy, the fish just seem to not want to bite no more. They were biting pretty good this morning, and then all of a sudden they just hit at 9 o'clock, and they just didn't stop biting as well. So it's been a good minute since we had a solid bite. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. That's why I'm getting one of those things, because some of them you charge them up and they're good for 100 hours of use. So I'll get me one, and like on my camping trips and stuff, I'll be able to charge batteries and phones and everything else. So I even have an electric burner I could put in the car in the truck if I wanted to. Then, I could use that power box to, instead of using gas all the time, I could use an electric grill. But I like cooking with gas. I don't mind it with propane. So I don't mind. I don't mind. The one that I'm thinking about getting is like $200 though. Kind of an expensive little box, but if it keeps me charged up for YouTube purposes and stuff like that, it'll work out nicely. Yeah, it seems like to get a decent one, you got to spend at least that to get a decent one. Well, that's a lot. $1,200 for a freaking power box. Woo! I ain't never seen them that much. The most expensive one I seen was like $600, and I'm like, forget that. I ain't got $600. I do have the money to spend on it, but I start out with the $200 one and see how well that works, and move up if I need to. Boy, that breeze is starting to pick up a little bit now. That ain't no good, considering it's already cold as heck out here. Boy, the other day when we had Stay Fishy's um, fishing tournament out here, one of the guys out here fishing was like, "Are you stashing fish in the weeds? What the heck are you at? What the heck would some?" I don't know what people think. I mean, it's like we're out here, we're fishing, having a good time catching fish, you know, and then you know, people are like, "Are you stashing fish in the weeds? Why would we be stashing fish when promoting to catch and release fish? You know, if you're allowed one over 20 inches, that's what we're gonna have in possession. We're not gonna have five of them stashed. Why would you ask a question like that? It makes no sense at all. No battery cheaper than $1,000. Wow. Whew. I tell you what, I think if I was powering like a kayak or something like that, I might spend that much money on some kind of a thing for it, Real live, what's going on, man? Glad you could join us. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate that, man. Oh, there's a bite. Yep, there's a bite. There's a bite. There's a bite. set the hook. Come on. Just barely tapped it too. Oh well, we'll just set it back down and see what happens. Finally had a bite after a while of not having one, and he gone. We'll give it a couple more minutes and see if we get another bite. But if not, he probably stowed the bait. Woohoo! We got a bite. He did not hit it hard either, though. Got up to go set the hook and just did not. I didn't realize that I should have switched it over, but so you guys could see the rod bouncing, but I wasn't thinking. Give it a couple minutes and then we'll check it. See if we still got bait on there or not. Sometimes when they just have it like that, they'll just set on it. Yeah, y'all go check out Rule of Life, y'all. They got some good content coming on. They fishing for drum and white bass and crappie, catfish. Y'all go check out Rule of Life if you guys ain't checked them out before. All right, we're gonna check that bait now. I feel like we gave it long enough to where he's gonna come back and eat it. He's gonna come back and eat it. Yep, he stowed the bait. He stowed the bait. Bait thieves today. Bait thieves. That cheese power bait's what's been getting it done. So hard to do anything right now. So hard, so hard. So hard, so hard. It's not easy being cheesy, huh? uh, I've had a lot of luck here early. Mr. Big Spoon 14, what's going on? This is Oregon, Central Oregon. Central Oregon. I don't mind feeding the fish once in a while. I prefer to catch them instead of feed them, but I don't mind feeding them once in a while. Especially like today when I can't really do much cast. It's hard to reel, hard to bait, and it's hard to do anything. We're still here, surviving. Blue's favorite dough bait is cheese, I think. Ever since he started using that cheese power bait here on Haystack, he's fallen in love with it. He's fallen in love with the cheese. I don't blame him if it's catching fish, it works. It ain't caught me no fish today. It's got me a few bites, but I ain't caught me no fish today. All right, you guys, I hate to say this, but I mean, we do got a pretty good crowd going on right now, but I want to charge up my battery just in case if I decide to go live again later on today. So, and I might, if the bite turns on for whatever reason, I might go live again, but I think I'm going to give this spot probably another half an hour, and then I'm going to move over to Stay Fishy spot and try it over there. You did only 3 casts yesterday, and you got 2 fish. Nice, sweet. But anywho, as I was saying, y'all, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Remember to catch, kiss, and release a fish once in a while. It ensures a future fishery for all. Till next time, maybe next time you guys see me, my hands will be healed. Maybe not. Good chance you'll probably see me again later on today, but no guarantees. Till next time, y'all, I'll keep you updated. If I catch a fish after the live stream, I'll post something. That way you guys know I caught a fish. Till next time, this is G-Man Fishing, and say hit that right. All right, thank you guys. Y'all have a good day, and we'll catch you guys later. G-Man out.